Okay, bear with me while I channel my inner infomercial. Are your jeans feeling a bit snug around the waist? Are they a bit cozy in the thighs? Are they a bit tight in the taint? You know what? It happens. I mean, maybe they shrank in the wash. Or we ate ourselves one size bigger. Yeah, okay, but maybe their jeans shrank in the wash. Whatever the reason, there's no need to toss away your well-loved, beautifully fitted, and probably bloody expensive jeans. There's a few simple things that you can do to gain an extra inch or so. 4 of them to be precise, or at least 4 I'm going to talk about today. From the one that I wholeheartedly recommend, to the one you probably shouldn't Google this, to the last one which, you're not going to like. We'll discuss the pros, going to discuss the cons, the dangers of each particular technique, and by the end of this you're going to be set up with the knowledge to decide on the best method for your particular set of circumstances. Right, number 1, and this is the one I wholeheartedly recommend because it's the simplest method, it's the one with the least amount of uncertainty, and it's the one with the lowest cost. Simply wear them. That's it. You can speed up this process by doing a few squats, lunges, or maybe heading out on your bike for a few hours, going out for a walk. When should you use this method? Well, when you only need an extra inch to inch and a half, not very much more. I mean, the great thing about denim that seems to be kind of counterintuitive and what nobody seems to know is that it does have some give to it. Depending on the weave, it actually can have quite a lot of give to it. The fibers will stretch and pull, and to a certain extent it's going to conform to your form. I usually find myself turning to this technique just after Christmas or just after I wash my jeans. I mean, even if your jeans are sanforized or pre-washed, you will find that they're going to be a little snug when you put them on fresh out of the washing machine. And if you're one of the salvage denim devotees, then you might have a panic attack thinking you've just ruined your jeans. Take a deep breath, relax, it'll all be fine. Then take another deep breath, button up the jeans and go on about your day. I guarantee you by the time you slip them on the next morning, you'll wonder what all the fuss was about. Okay, the second thing you can do is use one of these weird looking things. It's essentially a little bit of denim with a buttonhole on it. You button the button of your jeans into the buttonhole of the thing, and then the button on the thing into the buttonhole of your jeans. That makes sense? That makes sense. I didn't need to explain that to you, did I? Now this is something you should not rely on for the long run. Not at all. There's a couple of problems. For one thing, the fly won't sit right. You'll just have this little gap up at the top. So if you're restricted to untucked tees and shirts, long untucked tees and shirts. And the second issue is that the jeans just won't sit right in you. I mean, basically you're destroying all of the good work that the yoke is doing. The yoke is that bit at the back that gives a little bit of shape to your jeans. So like I said, this is a temporary solution only, and only in specific circumstances. I don't know, maybe you've put some serious time and wear into a project pair, don't want to miss a single day's wear, but you've also put on a few pounds. This can see you through. Now, the third way comes with a bit of content warning. You see, you need to get one of these weird looking things. It's called an Inchmaster. When you're Googling for it, don't make the mistake I did. Make sure you Google Inchmaster waistband stretcher. I forgot the waistband stretcher part and I saw things I cannot unsee, and I'm getting very, very odd ads popping up. Now, I've never used this, and I have never used the buttonhole thing either, but this will do pretty much the same thing that wearing them will do. It will stretch them out as far as they can be stretched out, but it's going to make a worse job of it. You see, this will only stretch it out over the waistband, and you might be thinking, okay, well, that's what I want, but no, you don't really. You want them to stretch out evenly over the whole top block to maintain the fit. This thing is just going to kind of like, I don't know, make the jeans do this kind of shape. So I'm putting this up here as more of a warning. You'll not get more than an inch or so, and you shouldn't. I mean, any more than that is going to be damaging the denim and the stitching, and quite frankly, more than an inch and a half, the jeans they simply don't fit you anymore. It's also going to mess up with the way the jeans sit in your body, making them just look a bit janky. Right, how many is that now? 4? 3? 3. Okay, I said there was going to be 4, but there's actually going to be 5. Number 4 is when you bring the jeans to professionals and you take the jeans to a tailor. If you go to a good one, they'll have something up their sleeves to eke out a few millimeters here and there. Now, I've seen several ways of doing this. Anything from adjusting the yoke so they're going to sit right and adding a little bit of fabric to the side seams, to full on putting a strip of fabric from the bottom to the top. Or maybe if the jeans have got a little bit of like inbuilt adjustment. I mean, I know in suit pants there's sort of adjustment built in with a split waistband, but come to think, I've never seen that on jeans. So I think anytime that I've seen the waistband adjusted out, it's actually been adjusted in previously. Anyway, whatever way they're going to end up going, they'll be able to advise you on the best method. I mean, the thing I like about this is that it puts a little extra personal stamp on the jeans, especially if it's something extreme as putting that strip of fabric in the sides. I mean, those jeans are really going to be uniquely yours, and I have seen it done. I've seen it done very, very well. Right, the fifth and final method, the one that you won't like, the one that I don't like, but the one that at least I have to do, lose some weight.